Oh, let's kick this weekend off. Oh, God, I'm stretching. All right, so you guys know, like 5 months ago when Trump was saying this bullshit,
said he thinks the U.S., quote, shouldn't...
This is 5 months ago. This is in January, right? Yeah, January. Almost 5 months ago exactly.
Even have, end quote, midterms in November, according to an interview with Reuters published Thursday, ramping up his attacks on the upcoming election after repeatedly expressing alarm about the possibility of Republicans losing control of Congress.
So he's like, hey, I don't know if we should have a midterm election because Republicans are going to lose control of Congress if they do. This was in January. They are so much more fucked now than they were in January.
Trump said to Reuters that because of his administration's many accomplishments during his second term, quote, when you think of it, we shouldn't even have an election in November. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt later claimed that Trump was...
Caroline Leavitt, yeah, you're still around?
Quote, simply joking and speaking facetiously, end quote, telling reporters the president was saying, quote, we're doing such a great job, maybe we should just keep rolling. Trump has repeatedly expressed concern about the possibility his party could lose control of Congress in the midterms, telling
in January
GOP lawmakers earlier this
before he went to war with Iran.
This month, Democrats would, quote, find a reason to impeach me, end quote, if they regain congressional control.
God, imagine we get an impeach Trump. Imagine we get an impeach Trump, like a fully... Didn't Trump admit to having one Epstein victims in Mar-a-Lago? Yeah, he admitted that multiple times. He's admitted a bunch of shit like that.
Democrats are polling favorably for November's midterms, with 44% of voters backing a Democratic candidate.
Midterm polling by party 2026. I want to see, do I have any? Good. Okay, these are prediction markets, consensus forecast, current. Nope. I'm trying to find a good poll. Chance to win Senate majority. 49 to 50. Projected seats won. 50.5, 49.5. So 51 for Dems and 50 seats for the GOP, which means GOP loses the Senate. This is for a race to the whitehouse.com, so I don't know where they're getting their information from. House forecast simulates the election 10,000 times. Holy shit! This is a simulation, not polling, but oh my god. It's gonna be a good midterms. Yeah, this was their like worry like 5 months ago, and that was an old web page too. Even here's the clip of him saying that.
You got to win the midterms, because if we don't win the midterms, it's just going to be. I mean, they'll find a reason to impeach me. I'll get impeached.
January 6th of 2026, 5 months ago, a month and a half before the war with Iran crippled our economy.
Them. You know why? Because they're meaner than we are. We should have impeached Joe Biden for 100 different things. They are mean and smart. You got to win.
Wow, he said smart. All this is leading. Why am I talking about stuff from 5 months ago? Because the White House delays release of U.S. voting machine study as midterms near. I wonder why. Because either A, they know the study shows that midterm voting machines are secure, or B, they're controlled by Russia, or C, they're going to hold this information, the election is going to happen, Republicans are going to lose, and then they'll call election fraud. White House officials for months have delayed the release of U.S. government report that outlines what it describes as significant vulnerabilities in the nation's voting machine ahead of the November midterms, according to the three sources familiar with the matter, which means that there is no security flaws. They are trying to find security flaws. The report, produced by the Office of Director of National Intelligence concludes the voting machines can be further safeguarded, for example, updating their software. It does not say the vulnerabilities have led to votes flipping, but examines security gaps and how the machines are used during U.S. elections. The DNI Tulsi Gabbard, who launched an investigation of the voting machines in a search for evidence to support Trump's false election fraud claims, steps down on Friday. Interim director is Bill Pult. Trump has said he wants Pult to investigate rigged elections. It's because, by the way, she stepped down because she hasn't found any of this, right? Like, we know this, that she stepped down because she hasn't found any of the fucking quote unquote fraud. Asked about the delay in the release of the report, White House spokesperson Davis Ingalls said his state administration continues to offer assistance to state and local election officials, including through the FBI and CISA, to ensure the security integrity of all machines used in American elections. ODNI, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, spokesperson Olivia Coleman said Gabbard had taken actions with their authorities to support the president's directive to secure elections, which includes identifying... Sorry, a long day. Which includes identifying vulnerabilities in our critical infrastructure. Pult did not respond for a request for a comment. I don't know, man. It's pretty clear that they haven't found one. They're definitely going to try and make one up now. They're going to fucking make something up at this point. ODNI has briefed the White House on its findings over the last 6 months, but never received authorization to publish them. Two of the sources familiar with the matter said the report says many states have used outdated systems, which is, I expected. The intelligence agency used information previously issued by CISA, the government cybersecurity watchdog, referenced hacking conferences in which the agency found some voting machines could be attacked through insecure hardware. CISA says no evidence that a foreign adversary interfered in the 2020 vote. And the agency joined other federal, state, and local officials in declaring the election the most secure in American history. Oh my God, I forgot. I forgot they said that. Dog, why didn't we fucking arrest him? Man, fuck. We had every opportunity to arrest Trump, and we just didn't. Thanks, Biden, you fucking pussy. Oh my God, dude, this shit makes me so mad. This makes me so mad. The most secure in American history. This is why Tulsi Gabbard was fired, by the way, because she wasn't able to contradict this. And stepping down. No, she was fucking fired. She just got the option to step down rather than get fired for some reason. It's one of 2 dozens ODNI reported, which follows the other report, which is unpublished, has written last year by a government contractor, which studied voting machines seized from Puerto Rico. Both reports have referenced White House meetings in which officials debated whether there was enough evidence to prove Trump's claim that the 2020... There are machines from Puerto Rico! The Mojave report found no evidence the machines have been hacked, said 2 other sources. Oh my God, that's why they're delaying it. They're delaying it because there's no information showing that it was hacked, so they're just gonna fucking... See, this is the issue when you're trying to be, like, fascist but technocratic, because you try and follow rules and you try to follow, like, quote-unquote science and scientific method, but it shows you're wrong. Science goes against fascistic tendencies. Every single time... It does not line up. You cannot lie about facts and then try to do research on facts and expect these facts to be on your side. Because the fact is the 2020 election wasn't stolen and Democrats gave up in the 2024 election. It was really fucking annoying. But I don't know about this next one. Midterms, we're going to keep our particular little eye. If it's a red blowout, if Republicans overwhelmingly win for some reason in the 2026 midterms, I'm sorry, but like I'll be like genuinely just no faith in the American election system. Granted, I have little faith in it now because it can just be bought out. That's why Elon Musk spent $300 billion on it. Who cares about facts in 2026? What's his name? What's the guy? What's the facts and logic guy name? We barely ever hear from him now. Jewish guy. Ben Shapiro. There we go. Got it. Figured it out. He cares about facts and logic. We'll have to keep our little eye out. We'll have to keep our little eye out.